Which type of podcaster are you? No. Elevator Pitch is back again. We are talking about one of our favorite actors today here on the show, Jesse Plemons. He's a star of Yorgos Lanthimos' new movie, Begonia, a movie that I hope you haven't seen yet, because guess what? We haven't seen it either.
The world's greatest film podcast.
Yeah. But we're going to kind of do like a little bit of a restructure of the show. We're just going to chat Plemons, pitch him some movies, and then maybe at the end, like, guess what it's about. Full disclosure, Tanner was supposed to be here to do a little Begonia review, but
and he loved it.
He loved it, yeah. This is all Plemons, no Begonia, and all Will Peters here too.
Hey.
So let's get Plemond. Will.
Yeah.
It's the week of Plemons. This is my favorite episode that we do, where it's kind of like the B-sides of Elevator Pitch, you know, not too much pressure on us today.
Yeah.
We get to kind of freestyle, talk about things we like, not talk about Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse Plemons. Oh wait, did you? I want to ask you. Did you want to give a quick review of I Love LA before you started, or no?
Well, you know, I got to say,
Shifting gears.
My quick review could have used a lot more Plemons. I'll say that.
What take Plemons and put him into one role?
Rachel
Sennett. Yeah.
Lead role.
Imagine Plemons telling Josh Hartnett he's got the perfect dong.
I guess that's the role. I guess it'd be
Not Josh Hartnett. Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah. I guess it would be to put him in the Hutcherson role.
That'd be weird.
Which would be weird. Which would be odd.
Imagine Jesse Plemons as a second grade teacher.
I hope my kid gets that kind of education when he grows up.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I it's also hard to put Plemons. It's hard to put Plemons in a relationship that doesn't feature Kiki Dunst. To me, they just make so much sense.
Or Tyra from Friday Night Lights.
Or Tyra. Obviously.
Yeah.
If she was available, then that would be also her. But they just like I'm hesitant to watch a movie where they're not romantically involved. Or where they don't share the screen together. Yeah, which is why I haven't seen Begonia.
A little more of a violent way.
Yeah.
In Civil War. Yeah,
but I liked it.
You liked it?
I liked I Love LA. My curiosity's peaked, and I will continue to watch.
I think Plemons could have played the role of the what was I going to say? The influencer that comes in. Imagine talking about the influencer the entire time.
Yeah.
We're like, oh yeah, I can't believe she's back in town, or he's back in town.
Yeah,
you know? And then Plemons shows up.
Be like, Plemons blew up? Yeah, fuck yeah, he blew up. He's Jesse fucking Plemons.
He got the Heaven campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I thought it was loose on script. But
yeah, but not, I will say not as loose as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be loose.
There was a lot of vamping going on, I'll say that.
Yeah, they were killing some time.
Yeah.
But I thought it was going to be really
that and the forced montage, which was a good montage that just didn't have anything to do with what was going on. Yeah.
A good montage. A well cut montage, I must say.
Can I say this publicly? Sure. You know, we've kicked around the tires on a television show before about tour guiding in LA. Mm-hmm. I always imagined that pilot episode ending with I Love LA, and now I feel like it's kind of taken. We can't do that anymore.
I do think that song is off
limits.
Off limits.
Yeah.
And good for them to get that out of the way quick. If you're going to name it that.
Has it been used in another movie?
It has to have been.
I mean, I know it's after every, scumbag Dodger game, but
it has to have been.
Yeah.
Used. There's no way.
We still got to say goodbye to Hollywood, Billy Joel.
Don't share that.
Yeah, fuck, sorry.
Keep that to yourself. They're going to use that in episode 2.
Sorry, I mean, we still got Mike Posner.
Good.
He's got that one right.
More vamp.
Anyway.
But yeah, that's enough about I Love LA.
It's one episode.
Check it out.
Or
don't.
We're being paid.
Yeah, we're getting paid by Max to talk about it.
Who's Max?
HBO.
I thought you had like.
I guess they brought the HBO back, so it's kind of confusing. Brand.
It is an HBO original.
Yeah. Fucking stupid. Let's get into Plemons. I think I'm far more curious in Plemons than. Not that I'm not curious in I Love LA, but Plemons has got me.
What was the first Plemons role you saw?
Well, the first one I saw for sure was Friday Night Lights.
Okay, that was me too.
But the first time I remember seeing Plemons in what I would call like in a big boy role was him in Black Mass. Had you ever seen Black Mass?
I mean,
speaking of Scott Cooper.
I know we kind of took Scott Cooper out to the barn yesterday.
Yeah, out to the laundry. And he was in that. And I remember he's in the Johnny Depp, gang, whoever this.
Yeah, he also did Hostiles with Cooper too.
He also did Antlers. He's in the Cooperverse.
What the fuck is going on with Scott
Cooper's verse is strong because Bale's done like 4 movies with him.
I know.
Duvall's done like 3 or 4 with him. Duvall's like his guy. I mean, he's got a good camp. He needs a writer. He needs a writer working with him. But
what are these guys seeing that? What sometimes I think it is. Did you listen to Glenn Powell on the Rewatchables for Truman Show yet? It's really good. Glenn Powell is really game to talk about just like filmmaking in a way that's pretty fun to listen to. And I think Simmons asked him this question about like, what does it mean when like a director is like better with actors or better with like visual style? And, do you have to prioritize one or the other? And Powell's like, absolutely, like you can only focus on so many things. So like, to have performance as one of them, he says he's like literally like, then I have to spend less time on the monitors, kind of self-editing my performance because I already know like I can do whatever and then like the best one will be in there.
Yeah.
Maybe Cooper's just excellent with actors.
I think he must be. And he is a former actor himself.
Really?
He started as an actor. He talked about this. I listened to the whole Scott Cooper Maron episode. He started that way.
He was on Maron too?
Yeah, he went deep on Maron.
That could be like, it was Maron, like, who should we get for our last guest, Obama or Scott Cooper?
Cooper didn't want it, so Obama took it.
Cooper gets in the garage with Maron for an hour. And then in return, Cooper gives Maron, what, 1.5 lines?
He gives him 10 words.
Yeah.
He gives him 10 words. I think it probably comes down to, and you look at a lot of Scott Cooper's movies, I think and to tie this into Plemons, Plemons is for the most part, the movies that he has done have been working with, pretty acclaimed filmmakers. His list of filmmakers is incredible that he's worked with in his short years, and they all are focused on, I think, not totally focused on performance, but there's certainly filmmakers who are known for making good movies generally and can get great performances. These include Paul Thomas Anderson, Martin Scorsese. He's worked with Garland,
Jane Campion, who I know a lot of people don't sing Power of the Dog's praises since it came out, but it's definitely
one of them, right?
What?
You don't care for it, right?
I liked it more than other people did. Okay. I think it was cool to see in a theater once, and then I just never want to see it again.
Okay, sure.
You liked it?
I think I'm probably in the same camp. Okay, yeah. I liked it as well.
I mentioned it because Jane Campion kind of just holds that camera and lets Plemons cook a lot in that movie.
He's very good.
I think they both got nominated for Oscars.
They did.
So Friday Night Lights, what was it, Landry, right?
He's Landry.
Yeah. Definitely first time I saw him, but actually I saw him before. The first time I remember seeing him. Mm-hmm. First Plemons, though, I was reminded last year when I checked this out, something we talked about on the basketball pod. It was Like Mike.
Sure. Yeah.
Little kid bully.
I was late to Like Mike. I saw it as a like an adult, and I
by the time we did the pod, you had not seen it.
I know. I've only since seen it on the TVs in the edit bay and seen it come on and been like, it's fucking Jesse Plemons.
Right, little orphan Jesse Plemons.
Yeah.
Did you watch it on mute or did you hear it with any live sound?
I saw a little bit of live sound, but I thought it played better.
So it's a really layered performance for Plemons because he has to be a homeless bully. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess an orphan. I'm sorry.
Please.
Yeah. But he's in an orphanage. He's a bully. He's acting off of Lil Bow Wow, which
tough.
Not many people can do.
Yeah.
That Lil Bow Wow Jesse Plemons, that 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. That's one move right there. But yeah, and then he's also got to kind of come around because he's not the villain in that movie, obviously. Mm-hmm. Hope is the villain. No.
Yeah. As it often is.
He was also in I'll just quiz you, right? If the IMDb is there, look away.
I'm not looking at it.
Was Jesse Plemons in an episode of Cold Case?
Had to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about Law and Order?
It's got to be. There's 1,000 of them.
No.
How is he not in an episode of that?
What about CSI?
He's got to be in one of them.
He played Owen Durbin, 2004. What about
Right.
NCIS?
Now I'm
Yeah.
on edge. Yes?
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
All right, what about Grey's Anatomy?
No way.
Yep, he was. Played a guy with a weird face thing on Grey's
Fuck.
Anatomy. Yeah. And this is all within like 2-3 years. I mean, he's acting since he was a kid.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as we kind of go into a little more of his roles, has Jesse Plemons ever starred in a movie or like been in a movie that you've enjoyed for more than collectively 20 minutes, maybe? He's been regular. He was a series regular on Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
And then was on what, a season or two of Breaking Bad?
Yeah, he was on a good little bit there.
But you know,
I mean, where it's
intense.
Plemons on the poster. Well, I don't think there is a movie with Plemons on the poster.
He got his name on the Begonia poster.
Good for him. He earned that. I mean, I'm trying to think like my favorite Plemons performance where it's, I mean, like
Mine's like Civil War. He's in a scene of it.
yeah. I mean, that performance is electric, obviously, and he was a last minute replacement.
Who do you think you replaced?
I think it was some random guy. Like I think it was like a TV. I think it was like an Atlanta TV guy.
Oh, you don't think he like flew in? I think it was like Colin Farrell.
Interesting. You think he brought in like a heavy?
Do you think that the guy like couldn't do it because he was like, I mean, there's no way if he's an Atlanta TV guy, he's like, hey, a week before I can't do it.
Yeah, because I don't remember if they let that guy go or he dropped out.
No,
If
he dropped out. I looked it up
yeah.
today. I got a lot of anecdotes on the scene today.
Then yeah, he must have had something going on. Must be somebody who does something. I mean, Farrell's not a bad call. Oscar Isaac maybe for a scene.
Oscar, but he's like a little more of like a he kind of wants to reason with them a little more.
They described it as like that character initially being a little more like buttoned up, put together, and then it was like they looked at Duvall and Apocalypse Now, and they're like, we should have a guy that looks kind of schlubby, like he's just kind of hanging out, but he's also in the army.
When do you think the sunglasses came into the mix?
I think that was like day. I think that was like 5 minutes before.
He's also got a lot of blood on his hands when that scene starts.
He's been doing a lot of killing.
Yeah.
He's been killing people. Yeah, I mean, he's great.
All improv.
All improv?
Yeah. I looked it up. I mean, I'm sure there was a script,
Yeah.
but like
he ran with it.
I mean, when he's saying like to Kaylee Smays is like, why do they call that the show me state?
Yeah.
She's like,
him.
I don't know.
You know that's him.
No.
Did you? What blew my mind today about Plemons is that he's 37 years old.
Yeah. Because I always think Kiki Dunn's like, oh, she must be a lot older than him, but she's not that much older than him.
She's 43. So
43?
Yeah. So not that much older, but both of them to me like are like both of those ages blow me away. I'm like, Dunn's just 43, like
Yeah.
And then Plemons, because they both feel like they're 50 to me in the head, and he plays older roles. He is always playing guys that are like a little bit older than 37.
I was gonna say younger because he does do the thing where it's if like you play a high schooler on TV in your 20s, you're just kind of. I'm always gonna think of you as younger.
I think he quickly made that jump up. Like I think that it feels like it was purposeful for him to be like, I play adults now.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a high schooler anymore.
Yeah.
Because his first big thing is like 5 seasons of 18-year-old, and you know his character goes through quite the arc in Friday Night Lights. Do you remember his arc?
Yeah, it was spoiler if you haven't seen it. He kills a guy, right?
He fucking kills a guy.
Yeah,
and it's the most insane jump of for that show.
And it's like early in the show, right?
It's like the first episode of season 2. He kills a guy.
Was he hooking up with Tyra yet or no?
They're in cahoots on that. So they were together when it happens. So I imagine that they either were or that forced them closer together.
I watched the clip today on YouTube. I did watch the clip today of his halftime speech before they go out. This is like season 2, 3. When's he on the team? Probably being in season 2. Yeah, and he goes out. He's like, we can all win together or lose alone.
Shit.
Yeah, and then obviously Coach Taylor
comes in.
Clear us.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Like they're gonna win.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Together.
Riggins isn't on the team at that point.
Yeah, he's in Battleship.
Yeah,
with Plemons.
Is Riggins? They were in Battleship together.
Yeah, him and Kitch.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Tim Riggins, fucking someone's mom. Sorry, I'm making these episodes harder.
Come on, man. But
Seen Battleship?
yeah, terrible. Horrible.
Rihanna in that movie?
Rihanna's in that movie. Brooklyn Decker is in that movie. This was during her 5-year stint as an actress.
Yeah, she wasn't a very good actress.
She was not very good.
She was bad in that movie, The Other Woman. They kind of had to keep cutting around her.
Well, other woman is Kate Upton.
Oh, I'm
Decker
so sorry, Decker.
But
she was in Just Go With It.
She's in Just Go With It.
That's a good movie.
And they have the exact same, like, in the trailer shot, slow motion walk, like running on the beach.
Like a Baywatch?
Yeah, they did it for both of them.
I'm
and it's
sorry.
the same year.
Brooklyn Decker, I'm very sorry. I'm not familiar with your game.
You should apologize, but definitely don't feel too bad about it, because it's easy to do. But yes, they were that same. They had their moment at kind of the same time. But yeah, Decker is not very good and Just Go With It, but does work well for that part in a movie that I watched 30 times in middle school.
You know who's pitching 101 and Just Go With It? Is Nick Swardson.
Oh yeah, Swardson.
Yeah.
He's
an electric role.
Batting 1,000. Batting 1,000. That movie, I know Nicole Kidman was nominated for a Razzie for worst actress that year.
Nicole Kidman?
She's
not in that Just Go With It.
Oh yeah,
Jen Aniston is.
And Kidman.
Who the fuck is Kidman?
Kidman plays the role of Devlin. I know everything about this movie. Nicole Kidman is Jennifer Aniston's high school or college friend, that they're rivals. And that's why Jen Aniston has to be like,
that's why she got to go with him.
Yeah, she
just go with it.
Yeah, she just goes with it. And she then creates a lie. I mean, it's
and then she takes off the glasses. She's like, I'm not your assistant. I'm Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, she's hot.
right. Okay, yeah, I couldn't see you through the glasses.
Brad Pitt's ex-wife? Yeah, she is hot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dave Matthews is in that movie.
I remember that.
I think he also nominated for a Razzie, maybe also for worst actress. Yeah, movie's got some low lights, but the highs have never been higher.
This is beautiful. We should do a watch party on that.
Definitely.
But reel it back to the Plemons. You know, I'm like looking through the IMDb now. And this kind of goes through to all of his roles, including like The Master. He's either in like a great director slept on movie or sometimes like their least liked movie almost, you know? And I actually don't mean, not least liked movie, but like, I mean, Killers of the Flower Moon, people say it's a momentous achievement. I mean, do we know many people have seen it many times, you know?
Yeah. And I do love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Civil War, it's almost the same shit. I mean, that scene is like, he's remembered for that, but like, I don't know if I know many people who've seen Civil War. Is that controversial? Outside of the elite film bubbles that we rub shoulders in.
Sure.
How many normies have seen Civil War?
I do think that movie played really well once it got to streaming.
Okay, anecdotal on my part. Vice, we was in the Adam McKay one.
I have no way to prove that, but
Spielberg was in The Post. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of interesting. Scott Cooper, he's in all of his movies.
He's in Charlie Kaufman's I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie?
No.
It is bananas. Absolutely bananas.
My point is like, I think Plemons is to pitch to Plemons.
Yeah.
Could really give him the opportunity to give him as career defining a movie role as he has his TV roles. Because it can't just be the cop from Game Night. I'm sorry, guys. Game Night's not a very good movie.
Oh, you don't like it?
No. I like him in Game Night. He's got the best joke. You know, everyone's like the meme joke.
Yeah.
How's the Frito-Lay Corporation?
How could this possibly be profitable?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of the Game Night discourse.
Is there a discourse?
I think the discourse is that people either think it's the best comedy of the last, 20 years. Now, you can pare it down to even shorter amount of time.
Those are the people who like enjoy shitty Netflix shows. Though.
Well, I think you can pare it down to an even smaller amount of time, where it's like, if you say like the last 10 years, you're not working with that many movies there.
That's true.
But a lot of people will point to it as like the last great studio comedy. And then there are some people that I know that just don't care for it. It was just another studio comedy.
It was fine.
And I'm in the middle where I think that it has great jokes, but it's not a movie I've ever really gone back to.
Plemons, when he's at the door, is funny. You know? What's going on there?
It's hard to say.
Let's talk about Just Go With It again.
Plemons is great in the movie. I like Bateman's and McAdams a lot. Bateman and McAdams a lot in that movie. I think We were talking about this in the ad debate yesterday. They have great marriage chemistry, I think.
Bateman is just, you know.
Bateman's too Bateman for you?
No, I'm just saying, I've never seen Jason Bateman like not good in a movie.
Yeah. So you're saying like Bateman just shows up.
Everyone's good in it.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Not good enough for you.
There's no bite to it for me. Maybe that's the best way to put it. You know, it's just very like, it's kind of like it's like the home goods of comedies where like if you filled your house with things exclusively from Home Goods, it'll look fine.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it'll even look good.
Sure.
But it's not going to look excellent, you know?
Okay.
Because you know that all of that stuff is like not recycled. It's like stuff that iterates off of like actual stuff, you know? That's kind of how that movie feels to me. It feels like nothing feels dangerous here or biting or especially that funny.
Did you like Blockers or Game Night more? Because those are the two comedies of that year.
Dude, maybe I liked Blockers more.
Blockers is pretty good.
I'm not going to call it pretty good, but I'll call it funnier.
Blockers funny.
I think the physical comedy, I just like how much Cena goes for it in these movies. You got to respect that.
He doesn't hold back.
No. I don't remember Blockers very well, though. I remember Cena stick something up his ass, right?
Oh, yeah.
This is a dark conversation. Talking
Anyway,
about 2018 comedies.
Yeah, the 2018, it was kind of the last year of studio comedies.
That is a horrific year for all these things.
Sure.
Do you like Plemons better in comedy or in drama?
We have more of a drama. This fucking Mike. We have more of a drama catalog for Plemons. I mean, comedy wise, we really only have. I mean, you can go all the way back to Paul if you'd like. But,
yeah.
We really got Game Night, which he plays pretty straight. Like that's like he's leaning into his drama to make that part really sing. Like,
yeah.
He kind of plays against the, everything else that's going on in that movie.
He's pretty wisecracking in Friday Night Lights outside of him killing someone. But yeah.
And there's we'll get into it later with the pitches, but let's just say comedy is something I'd like to explore with you.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm sure you also watched all 6 episodes of Zero Day.
I did not. Did you actually? Or you fuck with my head? No,
I didn't. That's the thing. I feel like, well, he's pretty funny in Fargo, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Fargo's built in there. You're always going to have some laughs there.
What would you describe as like a Jesse Plemons performance? Maybe that's an interesting.
It's
window.
Funny. Plemons to me now, like when I think of him now, because I really like he has fully gone around the horn for me, where I now view him as like a stately, serious adult, Texan adult. Mm-hmm. And it's amazing that he's started from Friday Night Lights, where like if you go back to watch clips, it's like that was what I felt when I first watched Black Mass when I was watching in the theaters, being like, how the hell is that the guy from Friday Night Lights? I can't believe this. Like he's the guy from that show that I'm watching next to Johnny Depp right now. And he was great. And now I see him as a very like sturdy, serious performer that also is always going to bring something. Like he is very committed to these parts and clearly is well prepared for every part that he's doing, and he seems to be taking all of them with the same level of sincerity. Like he's really giving it. You know
what's funny is since Friday Night Lights, he talks less in everything. That's probably the most amount of talking he's ever done is in Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
He holds the screen without talking for a long time.
He's great at it.
In Game Night and also in Civil War, you know. It's the same kind of like you sit in silence.
He's powerful.
In Power of the Dog, it's basically him not talking for 2.5 hours, you know?
Killers of the Flower Moon, he's only in a few scenes there, but he comes in, confronts Leo, and you're like, this is trouble.
Just ask him a couple questions.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I think the script originally was like centered around that.
Well, that story, is his story. That book is his story. And I know that was originally the character that Leo was going to play in the first iterations of it. But I view him, I watched his video with Variety. Yeah. Who does the breakdowns of their career?
That's GQ.
Is that GQ?
Yeah.
Or is it Vanity? It might have been a Vanity Fair one of this.
The one where it's like the
iconic characters.
That's GQ.
Okay, it was GQ.
Yeah.
I watched his GQ, iconic characters. That is circulating right now for Begonia.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. And he has he goes into, a couple of great stories about the master. And he talks about, a little bit on set, Philip Seymour Hoffman. And that was, in hearing that story and then thinking of them as performers. And I know that Plemons is about to be isn't he about to be in the new Hunger Games? Yeah, he is. He's going to be in the,
Sunrise on the Reaping.
Sunrise on the Reaping. Seymour Hoffman, famously one of his last roles.
That is true.
Was a Hunger Games.
I think of Seymour Hoffman a lot. I mean, he played his son in The Master, but
he did. I really I'm sure that people have done this before. I've commented on this, but to me, they have a really similar presence and type of movie that they can I think that they bring a similar thing as supporting characters. Not to say they deliver similar performances, because Seymour Hoffman could explode.
Yes,
and rarely
he can
does
talk a lot.
Yes, rarely does Plemons explode in that way, and rarely does he talk as much as Seymour Hoffman did. But they have they have this off-kilter energy, and they both have unique bodies in a way where it's like they can go into a scene and go toe-to-toe with Leonardo DiCaprio, with somebody as beautiful as like a Kaylee Spaney, as beautiful as a Wagner Moura, okay? So they can go toe-to-toe with anybody, and it's like there's something about what they're bringing that's just very interesting. And I would love to see Plemons' career and his choices take kind of a Hoffman route, where it's Plemons-led weird shit, character-driven stuff.
There's certain Hoffman roles where, I mean, the non-explosion, like maybe not like a punch-drunk love. Well, I mean, it'd be interesting to just stick Plemons in all those roles. Yeah. But the ones that I think would be like the most fit for is like the villain in Mission Impossible 3, weirdly, or something like that.
He'd be great.
Because that's one where it's like, actually Plemons is going soft-spoken.
Yeah.
Or an older Plemons in like Moneyball as that manager there. That's another kind of subdued Philip Seymour Hoffman part there.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, it does kind of help him coming into his 40s a little more. Where, I mean, I guess he is sort of like now at a point where like his presence and his kind of air of seriousness sometimes or not seriousness, but like his air of like almost like fear a little bit that he can bring to these roles, I think gets better when he's able to do it and have like some mileage behind his eyes, Yeah. And he's a little older. Similar to Philip Seymour Hoffman. Yeah. I mean, like Scotty J is like obviously like a fun character and an iconic character, but like there's no doubt about it that Philip Seymour Hoffman, if you think about like, what's his more iconic roles? Like his like manic young guy stuff and like Twister and Boogie Nights and what's that movie with Kurt Russell? Breakdown. Yeah. Yeah. Or is it Breakdown? He's not in Breakdown. He's in the Getaway. Sorry. Yeah. Or is it like
great in Breakdown?
Or is it like when he's a little older? It's like definitely when he's a little older, when he's like Lancaster Dodd or whatever. Yeah. So like that's kind of, I think, maybe the Plemons zone that he's coming into, where it's like he's worked with all of these great directors. Probably gonna want to cast him again. I mean, dude, he's doing the Cruise movie with Inarritu. Yeah. That's gonna be insane. Talk about a comedy. They say that's a comedy.
A laugh fest.
Funny man Tom Cruise. Yeah.
Funny man Alejandro Inarritu. Funny man.
But I mean, it's like definitely the world is his oyster now.
I would say so.
And he's played by his own rules in the past. And he'll play by his own rules in the future.
And he's clearly checking in, doing a Hunger Games. He did Jungle Cruise.
He's got 2 kids.
Yeah, he did a Jungle Cruise.
Have you ever seen that? Thank you for reminding me. Have you seen that Jungle Cruise movie?
No. I've seen more of I have seen probably 20-ish minutes of it on a plane.
It's funny. Pioneer.online. Yeah. I once wrote like movies to watch on, not ranking them. I just wrote a few movies to watch on a plane. I included Jungle Cruise.
Oh, did you?
Because I said, if you want to spend 20 minutes on a movie that you feel that you want to feel like you have no interest or need to finish it, just lock into it about 20 minutes of Jungle Cruise. You go, that's it. That's all I need.
For me, yeah.
Because it's got like a lot of just like, you just get to hear the Rock monologue for like 10 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
And then what's better about it is you get did you get to the point where Jesse Plemons has the crazy German accent? He's making a choice in Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
He's got an insane like World War I German accent going on in that movie.
He won't just take a check. He'll earn a check.
He doesn't take that check.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Disney movie. I'm sure there's a lot of coverage, you know? He's got to say that shit like an insane German dude over and over again. Yeah. And he fucking did it, man.
Good for him.
Jungle Cruise. It's worth checking out just for a Plemons psycho role.
It went in one ear and out the other. I'll say that.
Okay.
On a Delta flight headed somewhere. So I might have to
Delta flight headed nowhere.
That's my movie. With
He's also doing a movie. This might be a comedy too. He's doing a movie with the guy who did Oh Mary, the Broadway play. Cole Escola.
Oh, with Cole Escola. Okay.
They're co-starring. It's co-directed by Eric Wareheim. And speaking of I Love LA, hey, for a full circle, director of the pilot, Lorraine Scarfaria.
Oh, really?
This is why people tune out of this podcast, is because I just read off shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jaunty.
Yeah.
Called. Okay.
A coddled kid takes off for NYC, where he joins forces with an old friend to produce a terrible Broadway play.
Okay.
That's got the Coast written all over it.
That's got Cole Escola written all over it. Feels like Cole's going to take that one home. The Tony. Well, should we get into our Plemons pitch conversations now? Do you feel ready to go there?
I'm ready to go. I mean, there's so much in his long list of Spy Kid, Bully Number One.
Yeah.
We can't cover all of it, people.
We want to.
Yeah. All the Pretty Horses.
Yeah.
Did you play a young Damon in that movie? So
Is he?
It kind of looks like Damon.
Yeah.
Him and Damon.
He plays young Grady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a young Matt. A young Matt one. I started that book once.
That's beautiful. But yeah, we'll go check out Begonia. I still got to check out Kinds of Kindness too.
Yeah. Really, I'll say on Begonia, on the Yorgo, hashtag Yorgos watch.
Yeah.
He's not one of my guys. I liked Poor Things, solidly liked it. And it was the most, okay. Actually, until this second, I forgot that The Favorite existed. I really like The Favorite.
Yeah.
The Favorite is to me the best movie he's made, far and above. The Lobster, Killing of Sacred Deer just really didn't work for me. And it's just, his style is just not my taste. I think he does what he sets out to do, clearly. It just doesn't always work for me.
Plemons seems like a good hang, and that kind of deletes his hangability in those movies, I would say sometimes. Yeah. We're just straight shooters, you know. Sometimes a Yorgos movie can get a little strange for Texans like us.
Exactly from the plains. I'm definitely as fascinated in Begonia as I've been for more fascinated in that movie than I have been for any of his movies.
It kind of has more of a straightforward plot almost.
Yeah. And I know it's a kind of a reinterpretation of a South Korean movie that Ari Aster was trying to make this movie for a while.
Oh, another fucking
I think he's a
weirdo.
producer on it.
Okay.
And a movie called Save the Green Planet. And that movie sounds really interesting. The plot of both these movies, it sounds very, very interesting. I'm like, I am very, very intrigued by it. And the early reviews from people that we trust, such as Tanner and Kate Klausner.
Okay, Klausner, it's a yes from her too.
A yes from Klaus, yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure a yes from Klaus. I think Tanner said that.
Speaking of Kate, are we going to do a Glenn Powell Part 2 episode when Running Man comes out?
Probably. Wait, it's him or Edgar Wright?
I'm good without doing an Edgar Wright one.
Yeah.
Then there's a needle drop.
Baby Driver 2.
I would like to talk to you about how Baby Driver has aged, which
is poorly. Which I think is poorly.
Put a meme on there about that. You see that one?
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah,
good work.
Dudes who like Baby Driver. It's the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, the movie's not sat well with me.
Just Running Man. That trailer looks like it's made for Tanner. I'll tell you that much.
Well, Tanner,
and I know he's not going to listen to this.
I know Tanner wants wants to talk. I mean, it's his most anticipated movie of the year. He cannot wait.
Should he just take my place on that episode?
It should be Tanner and Kate do an episode. We both stay home.
I like that.
Picture this, you're at work, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, who friggin' knows? And then ding, an email comes into the inbox. It's the Pioneer newsletter. You read through it and you say, God damn, if that wasn't a cold cocktail for my inbox. Sign up today at thepioneer.online. That's thepioneer.online. All right, back to the show.
Plemons, the future. Does he have to star in these movies?
He does not. No, I don't think so.
Wouldn't it have been funny if we just pitched movies and be like, and then 50 minutes into the movie, Plemons comes in
for 6 minutes.
And he goes, which American are you?
Yeah, I don't think he has to.
That's your friend right there. Bang!
Yeah.
It's pretty funny if you see it a few times, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's playing. Yeah, I think because I think Plemons, if he liked his character and his scene, his 1 to 2 to 3 scenes,
He'll come in.
yeah, he's happy to work for a couple days.
By the way, last thing I'll say about that Civil War scene, I read all about it today. A lot of improv. And also Wagner Moura said that after they were finished filming, Plemons made him cry for, quote, 1.5 hours after they finished filming that.
Just the power of his performance.
The power of of just everything that was going on.
Wow. Wagner.
Or I was crying for a half an hour, sorry. He goes, I remember the day after it was about to end, after begging for my life and my friends' lives and seeing the manifestation of racism in Jesse's performance. I laid down in the grass and I was crying. I was crying for half an hour after the scene. I was destroyed.
Jesse Plemons, the manifestation of racism.
Like, yo, we got lunch in the tent. Where's Wagner? Oh, he's in the field. He's fucking crying.
Yeah, we left him out there. Yeah, send a PA out there to pick him up.
Spaney had an interesting quote too. He knows exactly how to cut through. He's so charming and absolutely terrifying.
That's a really good description of him. Yeah,
he is charming.
Yeah, he is.
He's fucking terrifying too.
Yeah,
yeah. And that's kind of cool movie star shit right there.
He's the only one to tame Kiki Dunst. I don't know. Just saying things. Just throwing things against the wall.
She got some interesting boyfriends over the years. Gyllenhaal. Hell yeah. It's cool. Yeah. She settled with the right one. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, who goes first?
Do you want to go first? I need a little more time to kind of like simmer a little bit on mine.
Yeah.
Okay. I went first last week too. Sure. Yeah.
I want to take Jesse into a realm that we've previously discussed here in this episode. I want to take him back to the comedy world.
Okay.
And I want to take him back in a way that harkens back to Seymour Hoffman in Along Came Polly. In the sense that I am trying to reverse engineer a movie that is only good in YouTube compilations. That lacks, and let's say it lacks 90 minutes of good movie, but contains 11 minutes of awesome movie, which is the comedic performance of, let's call him Jesse Plemons in this movie.
Dude, that's also dramas too.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Like speaking of Plemons, sorry to interrupt you,
No.
but Peter Berg, I would argue that his movies sometimes are just better watched on YouTube. Like I've seen clips from Deepwater Horizon so many times on YouTube of just people, of all those dudes around that round table. It's like the fucking oil's everywhere, you know?
Peter Berg's Battleship?
Yes, I've never seen that movie in total.
The clips will do it better, I'm sure.
Anyway, sorry.
No, but I do think that Plemons here will be. I do want to make Plemons the lead of this movie, but I'm tempted to make him kind of the silly side character. Either way,
Yeah.
I want to set a movie in the rodeo, the West Texas rodeo sphere.
Okay.
And I want to make a rom-com in this world.
Whoa.
And I want to make let's say there's a young bumbling drifter, you know, and he's getting into the rodeo game, and you know, he can ride a horse. Hell, he can rope a horse, but he can't rope a woman because it's illegal. So first of all, it's illegal. Second of all, metaphorically speaking, he lacks real game. And out there on the plains, out there on the open road, traveling the fair circuit, the rodeo circuit, gets awfully lonely out there. And this is where I imagine that Plemons is either our main guy here or he is. It's almost too easy to say that he's the guy that's been on the rodeo circuit for like 25 years. You don't really know a lot about his past. He kind of just wanders in. I imagine that he's electric out there in the dirt. But when he's off to the side, he's more reserved in his Plemons. He's like, I don't know. I think that out there, you get out there and the lights come on and you turn it on. But then when he's out there, he's like, yeah, fuck yeah. Like he really goes for it. And I thought that setting a rom-com in the rodeo world, there's something there comedically as well. Obviously, the visual gags are there. And the rodeo was really brought back into fashion. Bless you.
Thank you.
With twisters.
That is true.
And apparently a Wyatt Russell movie that came out in the last couple of years about a rodeo. That movie I saw on my flight back from Croatia. I saw somebody...
like watching it
over somebody's shoulder. I saw somebody watch it for 9 minutes before.
Yeah, I got it right here. It's called Broke.
Mm-hmm.
It's Wyatt Russell and Dennis Quaid. Reagan himself.
Is it a faith-based movie at all?
It's lit like one in these images.
Interesting.
Wyatt Russell to me doesn't feel like
he would do that.
Yeah.
But Quaid would do that.
It doesn't, I don't think it is faith. It's got a 91 on Rotten Tomatoes off 11 critic reviews.
I had never heard of this movie, seen it.
It doesn't feel real.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those movies that they like packaged and made, and they were like, Tom Skerritt's in it too. And they were like, oh, well, this is going to be a big movie. And then just through the corporate models of it just ended up a VOD movie.
It was on Turkish Airlines.
It was on Turkish.
I watched a guy start it, get about 8 minutes in and go,
that isn't for me.
I got 12 hours left to fly and I'm not spending 90 minutes doing it.
The director has a cool name. Carlisle Eubank.
It's a great name.
Yeah.
He should be the biggest director in Hollywood. It's a great
Carlisle,
name.
a lover of carpentry, Eubank worked as a set builder.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
Why is this movie not awesome? Okay.
What was yours though?
My movie's also directed by Carlisle Eubank.
Eubank's follow-up?
Yeah, this is he just goes right back.
What's the funny going on? Give me some
I just think that it's
we got to figure out some funny in this.
Yeah. I think that the funny here is like imagining maybe it's easy to be like, let's do a fish out of water thing.
Yeah.
The guy ends up here and he's like, and then traveling around all these county fairs and small fairs in the Southwest. And it's like also imagining like if you could kind of take like maybe the rodeo gang are partiers. Maybe they're on the road adventures or like
what if a journalist following and that's the romantic character with him?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You just broke this thing wide open. You think Oliver Stone's interested in this? It's a journalist falling in love with somebody on the.
Well, you want it to be a rom-com, right?
I think that would be good. Yeah.
I think the pairing might be the journalist who's following the rodeo gang. Mm-hmm. And she's like maybe from like Chicago. Like she went to like Northwestern.
Yeah.
Got her degree in journalism there.
Yeah.
And she's doing like a freelance piece for Texas Monthly.
I like that.
Maybe she's played by, I don't know.
Tom Skerritt.
Can we get McAdams back in the mix here?
Fuck. I think we would have to. I would love to.
Yeah. What's she doing now?
I don't know.
She really got serious and it went well. And then, I don't know. Like she was like leading Spotlight when that won Best Picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did a couple episodes of Dave. That's the last I remember.
I don't know what happened to her.
I always need
46 years old.
I always need more McAdams.
Yeah.
Always. Was she?
She has not worked a lot in the last 5 years.
Is she the mom in Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret?
Yeah, she is.
That's the last thing I've seen her in. For sure.
Well, that movie was well received, right?
Yeah, and she's good.
Yeah, she's married to Benny Safdie in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's on this. She's a rodeo clown.
She'll get roped.
She has to.
It's illegal.
McAdams, I would love to find her. If she's available, which it sounds like she is.
I think we'll have a real murderers row of rodeo guys here.
Yeah.
Who are maybe a little more charismatic outwardly than Plemons.
Yeah.
You think like a Bernthal would be interested in going a little buck loose in this?
I mean, he seems to, but he's
too
kind of the
big.
hottest guy in Hollywood.
You know, they always say that, like, oh, hottest guy in Hollywood. He still is like a supporting cast member in the biggest movies, though.
Yeah, but he's the supporting cast member for the hottest movies.
That is true. And then he leads The Accountant too with Ben Affleck.
Yeah, he leads The Accountant too, and then he's fifth billed in
The Odyssey.
But what's the Rami Malek Lawrence Fishburne movie?
Yeah. He'll pop into The Amateur.
Yeah. You're like, I feel like we can get him.
He likes doing that, man.
Yeah, he just likes to work.
He needs it.
I was thinking I always love to, if I can, get work for who's the guy from the Hitman and Everybody Wants Some. The other guy.
Oh yeah. Who the fuck is that?
Austin Emilio.
If
I can get him a little work, I always want to. And I want to. So if I can get Austin in there. Oh, you know what Austin Emilio was in?
What?
Broke with Wyatt Russell.
Get out.
Yeah. He was in it.
Maybe Emilio called him up one day and he's like, Wyatt, I need you. This movie won't get made without you. We got Quaid on board, don't worry.
We got Quaid.
Quaid's year last year was Broke and The Substance.
Hell of a year. Hell of a year.
And is there maybe like a Booker?
There should be.
Who's the guy who's in Friday Night Lights who played like the guy who owned the auto dealership?
Oh, yeah. Buddy Garrity?
Buddy Garrity? Yeah.
Yeah, what's his...
Is he alive?
He's got to be. But I feel like his real name is Buddy Garrity.
Yeah, wait, I actually thought his name was Buddy Garrity. He's 71. He's definitely alive. I think we can get him.
Definitely.
Yeah. Brad Leland is his name.
I mean, I feel like I'm going too... I feel like it's all too much of a layup to just be like, yeah, Linklater's the director, Austin Emilio's in it.
But they haven't worked together, aren't those?
They would be great.
They're two Texas guys who haven't worked together.
And that not many Texas guys slip through his fingers.
I know.
Linklater grabs them all.
It's almost like they don't like each other.
Yeah, they got beef.
Can we start that rumor right here?
I heard that Richard Linklater hates Kirsten Dunst.
He hates Kristen Dunst.
He loves Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, I mean, have him and McConaughey ever worked together? Right? No.
I'm not seeing a lot.
You know that, speaking of Texas guys,
yeah.
You know who almost got the role of Landry in Friday Night Lights, who he beat out?
No.
Glenn Powell.
Oh, that makes a ton of sense.
Yeah. Glenn Powell has this like quote where he's like, I was like so fucking not jealous, but
I was right
like,
there.
Yeah. And he's like, Plemons was killing on Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
I'd never roll.
He did get shit.
And now he's the running man.
Can you imagine Plemons as a running man? Everything worked out for both parties.
Can you imagine Plemons on the rewatchables?
It'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if they've ever done it.
I don't think they've crossed paths. Yeah, I don't know. As you can tell, I came here with little, and I'm hoping to leave here with a lot.
I've got a crazy McConaughey Plemons co-starring thing for you, by the way.
You like a real thing?
It's a real thing.
Oh.
It's a scripted podcast by Q Code. Is in 2020, October 2020.
Okay.
Directed by Jeff Nichols.
What?
And it was McConaughey, Plemons, and Dunst. And Scoot McNairy, Michael Shannon, Joel Egerton, Cynthia Erivo. This is a podcast. What the fuck was going on in 2020?
It sounds like one of the best projects ever assembled.
It's called Hank the Cowdog.
What kind of numbers is Hank doing?
It's like a children's thing.
Hank the Cowdog?
This is what we were doing during COVID.
We're losing our fucking minds.
Anyway, do you have any more like questions, like plot points that you want maybe? Because it feels pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I mean, when you throw in the journalist element, like obviously that's a layup. That's a slam dunk for. We've got ourselves a film. We've got ourselves a green light.
I mean, this is actually a good question for the conversation that we should probably use moving forward. What would you say is like the dark soul in the night of this movie?
Whoa. Define the dark soul of the night for the folks at home.
Oh, thank you for all of our.
Yeah.
also unemployed screenwriters out there.
Yeah.
The Dark Soul of the Night is at the end of the second act, so about maybe an hour 10 into the movie, when what has been throwing the character full force into what he's trying to achieve leads to a low point, and then they really have to reconsider why they're after what they're doing. And in a rom-com, a lot of the times it's like they hook up and then it doesn't go well, right? It's like When Harry Met Sally, when at the wedding is like kind of the Dark Soul of the Night part of that movie, or right after it. Yeah.
You know what we could do for this is for this movie, and so I can take the Dark Soul of the Night from this movie, we can apply the plot of Adam Sandler and Winona Ryder's Mr. Deeds to this movie.
Never seen it.
It's not very good. It's lower in the Sandler canon. But Winona Ryder is a journalist tasked with covering Adam Sandler, though it is a secret actually to Adam Sandler throughout the movie. So I think I'd want to be a little upfront that this is a journalist and that Plemons and the whole gang knows it. But in Mr. Deeds, is that it thinks that they're really getting along, and thinks that they think they're falling in love. Yeah, and they really are. But Winona Ryder has been tasked with trying to exploit Mr. Deeds.
Yes.
And publish this slam piece about him and this, this country bumpkin.
You just re-blew this wide open.
Yeah. And so it's if the journalist is covering this and from Texas Monthly, they're like, we want this thing to fail. This thing is a disgrace to Texas. This is the lowest form of entertainment we got.
Well, no, they wouldn't disgrace the rodeo.
What if it's the Oklahoma Monthly?
Oh. Maybe it's like a hit piece on the...
Yeah, they're trying to build up Oklahoma rodeo.
Or maybe, this could be easier.
Texas rodeos are
I do like the competing rodeo, but I was going to say maybe it makes it easier if she's from a more of a PETA type journalist, and she's charged with doing a little animal rights hit piece on them.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the end of it, she's like, honestly, I think that you treat these animals with great respect. but her bosses are like, this movie would never get made. if we made PETA the villain, where they're like,
no, they're not the villain. They're more just we gotta. This is like a movie about America. We have to understand regionally what makes us eccentric and different and morally obtuse a lot of ways.
I just think that at some point, Plemons is going to feel like I'm being used. You don't actually care about me.
Well, he's going to find out.
Yeah, you just don't care about. You just care about the story.
Maybe the Oklahoma rival rodeo is you even know who you're talking to.
Yeah,
but she ain't working for Texas Monthly. She's working for PETA.
Yeah,
PETA.
Yeah,
and then it blows up in his face that way.
Yeah,
anyway.
But obviously she comes to realize that the rodeo is far more important than animal rights, and the entertainment it brings to people around the globe is just, it can't be calculated.
She writes a very nuanced piece.
Yeah. It's when Tara Reid or Tara Reid?
Oh, I don't know.
We don't know. Yeah. I don't know either. But it's the end of Van Wilder when she sits down to write a real hit piece on Van Wilder.
Yeah.
And she comes up with this hit piece that's incredibly thoughtful.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds reads it and he goes, she didn't make me look that bad.
No.
Maybe she actually does love me.
It's I know you haven't seen Mad Men, right?
I haven't.
Yeah. I have a very big soft spot I have a particular soft spot for scenes where there's a voiceover of reading something and it's just cutting between 15 people reading that thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just a classic shot.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah. There's a good one, Mad Men, called Why I Quit Smoking. It's just an all-time Don Draper monologue that it's just 15 people are just opening up the New York Times one morning and reading it. It's one of those.
Yeah.
I liked we really fully formed this here.
We got there.
Yeah.
We got a green light, definitely. Lionsgate is at least interested.
You know what's funny is Linklater in this situation, we know, he wouldn't, this isn't at the top of his list, but we know he can do conventional studio comedy.
Yeah.
School of Rock is just is a well-oiled fucking machine.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe he wants another lake house on Lake Austin there, he
deserves
take a check and get in the room with Plemons and wrestle some hogs down.
And McAdams, did we lock that in?
I think we got.
Did we confirm with our agent she's available?
I didn't realize that McAdams is that much older than Plemons, but
Yeah,
it kind of works for me though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know what this movie is called or who it's directed by. I guess link later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Called Heart Roper.
Oh. That's a good name.
Oh, really? I thought that was bad.
Heart Roper?
Heart Roper.
That sounds like a movie from like 1984.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah.
That's a big thing with movie titles now. It's like they're either literal, completely abstract, and nothing in between, you know? Like Deliver Me From Nowhere is like a completely abstract movie.
Yeah.
But then they're like, now we have to name it Springsteen Deliver Me From Nowhere.
Yeah.
Or Begonia. You're like, I have no idea what that means.
Couldn't tell you what that. Yeah. This
This is like a Die Hard type title where it's like these two words sort of have to do with the movie and they actually don't make sense next to each other.
Yeah.
But it's fun to say.
Can you imagine if Swayze was still alive? He'd be great in this. He would have been great in 1984 for sure. He would have been the lead.
Speaking of Swayze, is Plemons smoking in this movie a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
You ever seen that photo of him and Dunst
At the Oscars?
Who are they with again? It's like the European crew from
Anatomy of a Fall.
Anatomy of a Fall. Yeah. And they're all just in the smoking section.
Yeah, it's the background of my phone. No, I mean,
Is it really?
no. Background of my phone. Well, it's me and Rachel
Oh,
getting wed.
so it's not. It's not Quaid from the award-winning movie.
I can swipe over to Quaid and also Glenn Powell. These are past Halloween costumes.
Oh, there we
I can
go.
also swipe over to past costume Matt Damon and Casey Affleck. Or no, Dehaan. What?
David Dehaan.
Yeah. From Oppenheimer. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I got all my costumes in here. And
You stole Valor on Halloween.
No, I actually stole Valor on a Barbenheimer party.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Yeah. It was for the movie. I think a month later though.
I like
that's
this. Heart Roper.
Heart Roper.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I got a quicker pitch for you, but I would like
Great,
maybe
yeah.
it turns into a longer one once we start chatting about this.
You never know.
I'm gonna do something that I don't think we've done here yet, which is pitch the 10th and final film to Quentin Tarantino.
Wow. We have not gone there yet.
Yeah.
Nobody's brave enough to do it.
And I told you before this podcast that when I was going to throw a certain director out there, and when I did, it was going to be hard to come up with like a log line for this movie because it's a Quentin Tarantino movie. They have these non-sequential, expansive, obviously ensemble cast natures to them that makes it a little harder to just really kind of wrap our heads around in a real way.
They're a beast.
But that being said, I think Plemons is like the most Tarantino actor who has not worked with him. He makes violence playful, like Tarantino does. He can simultaneously like hold on a line. He could say stuff that's funny, but then also like really. I mean, it's a Kaylee Spaney quote. He's so charming, but also so scary at the same time.
Yeah,
that is like Christoph Waltz in a lot of ways, and all of these Tarantino characters.
Yeah.
Sam Jackson, whatever you want to do. They are terrifying and they are funny at the same time. And that's kind of where I think Plemons should get to.
You think he's hammy enough? Because I think that's a crucial piece to a lot of Tarantino performers.
They're hammy.
They're also hammy. They're like they are in a movie.
Yeah,
I'm not saying you can't, but
I think he could do it.
Okay.
I think that like he's pretty hammy in. I wouldn't call it like hammy, but he's pretty hammy in Fargo, for example.
Sure.
He likes, he's doing the Inarritu thing.
Yeah.
He wants to play. He's
Let him loose.
He's doing the slapstick comedy with Alejandro Inarritu.
Famed king of comedy. Yeah.
My problem is that I'm really struggling with exactly what this movie is.
Okay.
I got a couple options for you.
Okay.
My first question is, would you like to see sort of like the plot of Hell or High Water, but like a little more expansive and in the hands of Quentin Tarantino? He has not robbed a bank in a long time. Quentin Tarantino used to be all about robberies.
Yeah.
All about robberies.
You liked him.
He hasn't done a robbery in like 25 fucking years.
Yeah, we need to rob some stuff again.
And that would be like, all right, do you pair Plemons with do you pair Plemons with like a Goggins here?
Would be cool. And, obviously, Tarantino loves Goggins.
That's the thing is I think that when Tarantino got Goggins for
Hateful Eight.
Thank you. It was, first of all, it was pre-Goggins hype.
Yeah.
And he kind of put Goggins on in a lot of ways. I mean, Goggins was on Justified before that.
Yeah. He was in Django too. Goggins.
Yeah, you're right. He was,
He was early to Goggins.
He was early on Goggins.
Yeah.
But it seems like once he put Goggins in a QT movie, that it all of a sudden became like, oh, it's Walton Goggins, you know? And now it's like, I think Plemons, he's obviously longer in his career. I think we can get him a lead in there. He just needs someone more famous than him to lead it with him, you know?
Yeah, I think.
If you got any other.
No, I think Goggins is great. I mean, I was also thinking of Timothy Olyphant too.
I was thinking exactly Timothy Olyphant too.
Just take the cast of Justified, put him in there. And Tarantino must love Justified.
He almost directed a Justified television episode. You know about this?
No. Makes a ton of sense.
When they did City Primeval, I mean, they made it, I think. He was going to direct that initially.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They did make that, yeah.
Well, they announced that he was going to direct it at least. In the same way that they announced he was going to make a Star Trek movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe he's just like, I'm going to work with like the biggest movie stars ever now. But that was like never the Tarantino playbook, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Brad Pitt's led, you know, but like Christoph Waltz starred in Django with Jamie Foxx, who wasn't necessarily like the most, like the hottest actor ever at that point.
Yeah.
You know?
And again, like both those guys are like movie actors. Like, like they're born for it. You're not going to see Jamie Foxx in, Macbeth.
That is kind of the one concern I have with this, where it's like, is Plemons like, because Plemons, he thrives on TV.
Yeah.
You know, is he too incremental for the big swings in the movie? I don't know.
I think Plemons would be good. Honestly, I could see Plemons doing like a De Niro in Jackie Brown. I don't know what you see. All you have is that it just heist in some way.
I mean, I was thinking that, or I was going through like historical events that I'd like to see this guy tackle.
Yeah.
Do you think, first of all, that he will make another movie in modern times? Because I don't.
I do not. No.
Yeah. So you kind of have to throw it back in.
And Plemons is he's good for period pieces.
Yes.
He feels out of time.
He does.
Yeah.
I've been really into train robberies lately.
Love him.
There's a movie from the 70s called The Great Train Robbery with Donald Sutherland.
Is that a Michael Crichton book?
It's a Michael Crichton book. I read this book.
Really?
Over the summer. It's a very British book. I'm not putting Plemons and Quentin Tarantino in charge of this one.
Okay.
But what really interested me about this book was the idea of how, I mean, the Louvre heist just happened, and everyone was like, that's like Ocean's 11. But in reality, what it was a smash and grab job. They just ran in, they smashed them, and they went out, they left on line bikes, right? We used to really like secure shit physically, you know?
Yeah.
Like if this book is just so in detail of like how someone would transport bullion on a train and then how guarded that bullion would be. And this is like post Wild West in a way where it's like, it's not like necessarily like, it's like, we're the hole in wall gang and they blow up something and then they leave with shit. It's like, no, it's like advanced studying people to get keys for a year. And then once you get like a second key, you like are, it's real con man shit. Super, super, super like influential for like an Ocean's 11 or something like that.
Yeah.
I want to set that in the territories, or maybe the new states of an Arizona and a Wild West. And it's like all about like these two guys who are like career criminals planning this out. And that's where it kind of gets to the QT expansiveness. Because a lot of different side characters. This guy from the bank has his one key and needs 7 keys to open up the safe. And it's got all this kind of thing. So it's kind of like an American adaptation on the specifics of a train robbery like that.
I like it. I mean, I think that obviously that would be something Tarantino would excel at.
And then it gets violent, obviously, which this one didn't, but this one will.
This one will, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that would be, sounds awesome. I would like that a lot.
Or just go like Lincoln Assassination and Manhunt Tarantino. Let's just see you cook on that one for a sec.
It's cool too.
There's never been a movie on that.
On the following.
We got The Conspirator, the Redford movie about after.
I've never seen it.
You got National Treasure Book of Secrets. Sure. Starts out with it. Never been a movie about like the manhunt for John Wilkes Booth.
They really should hit that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So those are two
surprised.
options. Two options I got.
I feel like there was probably a TV movie in the 70s that gave it a crack. Didn't do it right.
Oh, there was the Apple show that they released.
Oh.
Yeah, that show, like, yeah.
Apple gave it a try.
Yeah, it was called Manhunt.
Oh, okay. Well, great.
Anyway, sorry. Fuck. Forgot about that.
That's why it sounded so good.
Yeah, Tobias Menzies starred in it. Anyway. What do you like in any of this?
No, train robbery, heist, awesome. I mean, the train robberies in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid are fucking awesome. Like it's great stuff. Like
yeah.
if I could just get that new, you put a train heist in a movie, and I'm gonna be pretty happy.
It does feel like one of those things that with newer cameras we could figure out, even on film cameras, like newer film cameras, we could figure out how to do this in a way that we haven't done it before.
Yeah. Yeah, we could really get in there. I mean, I definitely I think Tarantino has a great handle on the West. He understands the theatricality of it clearly, and I think that he has captured the West in a great way, both with Django, with a little more South leaning than West leaning, but and even The Snow of the Hateful Eight. I'd like to see him go straight up, and also his Western television show Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'd like to see him straight up tackle the Wild West. That's
the thing is we get like the bounty law, and it's like the closest he'll come to going true West almost. Yeah. I mean, Hateful Eight's in the snow,
so it's all snowed up.
Does that count?
There's a lot of Western elements to Kill Bill. I'd like to see him it's just a Western.
Yeah.
It's just a Western. Because he's clearly so incredible at staging action. I would just like to see, as we talked about, I think last week, where it's like these directors where it's like, oh yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson can make the best action sequence of the year. He can do it.
Yeah.
It's just like, did he decide to do it for this movie? I don't know. Maybe not.
There's also kind of a theory. I mean, expanding on that, like, I'm kind of working up this thing where it's like, 15 years ago, people like a PTA or Tarantino were given money from the Weinstein Company or Paramount Vantage or whatever it was to like, here's $50 million.
Yeah.
$30 million, whatever it was, to make like the large budget but still scaled down art house movie.
Yeah. Go win us an Oscar.
Yeah. And that room is kind of now like the floor is out of it. So either you're in a territory where you're making like a movie that's like the size of like a Sean Baker movie or something like that.
Yeah.
And still winning an Oscar off of it. Or you're just given like a big budget almost. And then with that bigger budget, like almost like if you're PTA, you're like, now I have to go film a car chase, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of an interesting zone to put QT. Like, does he now? Will he? This movie is like, now you kind of have to make a Western.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know.
Whenever he makes this movie, if he does make this movie,
yeah.
I just hope he doesn't hold back. And I hope he has the guts to cast Jesse Plemons. And I hope it's about a train robbery.
Yeah.
Hope it's all three of those things. I know that whoever signs up to do business with Tarantino, I'm sure he will have all suitors. Tom Rothman would love to be suitor number one. He was supposed to be for the last.
It's wide open now, right?
Presumably it would be wide open now because there is no movie. It's like, what deal could you have made with Tarantino because there is no movie?
The Film Critic is not happening.
It's not
anymore.
a movie. Yeah, it is not happening. So Rothman needs.
Was anyone else casted in that? Sorry to interrupt you.
Not that we actually know of. Like, there was one article about it that was really. It was just like all of this movie was rumors. It was all rumor stuff.
Are you serious?
Where it was like, this is Tom Cruise and QT. It wasn't. They've maybe talked in the last few years. Like they've had a conversation. They were not like in talks to make a movie together. That there was at one point it was like Paul Walter Hauser is going to be the lead. He wasn't. Like all these things. The only as close as we ever got, where it was like a lot of this movie was in theory going to have to do with Cliff Booth, and then now that I think what is what is going to be the Fincher movie.
Yeah, which they're still at it filming.
Yeah.
How long have they been shooting for now? July,
while, yeah.
August, September. It's been 3 months, 4 months. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. But whenever, if he comes to town and he says, I have written a script.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to go. Everyone will want to work with him, and he will get as much money as I think that he wants.
Especially since he's now led it up to be his final movie.
Yeah. And I think that
it'll make a lot of money.
And I think it would as well. And I think that he would hopefully do a train robbery in the Wild West.
That would be a very QT thing to do. It'd be like, oh, you think this is going to be the most epic thing I've ever done? Psych. It's actually
really soft. That's really soft.
Yeah.
Heartfelt metafictional text.
It's the power of the dog. Anyway, the laptops are shut. Jesse Plemons, you fucking psychopath. Keep doing what you do best.
Keep it up. We're gonna go support you with Begonia.
Yeah, we're gonna go. I mean, this is your name is on the fucking poster.
Yeah, man. Good for you.
We got Emma Stone with a shaved head.
Love it.
You think this seems like there's a lot of good Oscar buzz for this movie?
I think there is. I also think that it's certainly not as buzzy as Poor Things, and I do wonder if it. I don't know that we definitely don't have a locked 10. So it is in that. I think it's very much in play for like the 6 to 10 spot currently. That we will begin to have a clear picture of in the next 2 months, where it's like
Lanthimos is like the really interesting example of like how, or is it Lanthimos?
I do not know.
It's like it's the really weird example of like how everyone in America is like, wait, what is that movie?
Yeah,
definitely. And then the Oscars are like, this is the most important thing that's happened this year.
Yeah. And it's amazing how many people in modern day America, the world, have seen multiple Yorgos Lanthimos movies. It's incredible that he is like a recognizable name in current film.
They're palatable movies. They they make sense in a way that like I think some of his European counterparts can be a little more interpretive. Yeah.
It's just for him to be making the type of movies that he makes, for them to be known. And I also put Luca in the same category, that Luca has definitely transitioned into at least attempting to make more studio fare.
He's kind of on a cold streak now.
He is.
Yeah.
For them both to be going, but for both
Challengers was last year. I'm like, he's on a cold streak.
They're
2 movies.
They've both been making too many movies.
Yeah.
And Yorgos said he's like, I'm taking a break. And I think for his health, he probably should.
Yeah.
That's a lot of movies made in a really weird way, I'm sure, in a little bit of time. So you should take a nap.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get out of here.
Yep.
Go watch some more Plemons.
Yep.
And if we spoiled Friday Night Lights for you, I am sorry.
It's pretty old.
It's pretty old.
It's one of the few shows I've watched.
I quit when the high school split. That's where I was at.
That's good stuff.
Oh, really?
You got to go to the other high school.
East and West Dillon?
Oh, yeah. That school is raw. They are good. They are cool.
All right.
Check them out.
Peace.
Yeah.